Hi everyone, welcome back to Cloud9 Intuitive. I'm here to do a general reading. We're going to find out what sign it's for. You already know, but I don't know yet. But while I am shuffling to find out, I just want to welcome you all here. Thank you so much if you are returning, if you are new here and you find that I resonate with you as a reader, or you just want to stick around because you like the vibe. Please hit the subscribe button. Oh, Sagittarius. Okay, Saggies, you might have a lot going on at one time, because you might have a lot going on at one time, but this is your reading, Sagittarius. But as I was saying, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up if you like this reading. Drop me a comment in the comment section down below. I love to read it. I love to communicate. And if you are so inclined, Sagittarius, you can join us over on Patreon, where I do a host of other readings, or you can book a personal reading with me. The links for all of that are going to be down in the description box below. But Sagittarius, let's go ahead and hop into your reading. Yeah, like you might have a lot going. You might be like taking classes, traveling. You might also be trying to like manifest certain changes in your life. It's a lot that's happening all at one time. You might be trying to like, I don't know, it feels a little bit like manifest some sort of connection, whether that's a romantic connection or just new friendships or something like that. But you look really good. So that's the good news. It doesn't feel stressful. You don't feel stressed out. It just feels like you have a lot going on. Like you could be like reaching several goals or peak moments in your life, all sort of at one time. It's like a perfect storm, but it's like one of those good storm, like one of those enjoyable storms. It doesn't feel like a dangerous storm. Okay, let's see. Messages for Sagittarius. Okay, come on, richness. Yeah, you might like, listen, you got a lot going on, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. You could have new money coming in as well, or you could be trying to figure out how to make money. You could be doing a lot of different things in order to make money for some of you. But it's worth it. It's working out. You have reliability, the goat. You have motion, air. Yeah, a lot of balls in the air. A lot of like, you're definitely just doing a lot. But it all feels fulfilling. It's all like, it all has to do with forward motion as well. It's not like you're doing anything idle, like you're doing anything like in vain. This is all with purpose. And this could too be after like a period of time where you weren't doing very much, or not like there wasn't a lot popping off. If you don't do it already, you might want to start some sort of breath work practice, like getting in tune, in touch with your breath. Whoa, hello. You have the breath card here, which is about life, but it just feels like your life is like getting spicy. Your life is getting spicy. You have a lot of responsibilities. You have a lot of people perhaps depending on you. You're depending on yourself, is what I'm hearing. You're counting on you to really show up in this season. You know that it's a lot going on, but you know that there's the potential to claim or reclaim a lot here. Let's keep going. Let's do the mahogany for my Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. Kicking up dust too. This is you like things picking up that maybe you put down for a while. You might feel like you're dusty or rusty. I think the word is rusty. You might feel like you're rusty at something, like as it's like starting back up. Things were going slow, that's for sure. You felt like you were twiddling your thumbs for a while, and now all of a sudden it's like, what's at the bottom? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's all going to pay off. It's all like this is productive and rewarded activity that you're in. It may have been very slow to start, extremely slow to start. You might have wondered whether or not you were wasting your time, or like if you were foolish to be working on something so hard. You might have been like, I don't know if I should, or like, I don't know if like this effort is going in the right direction, or if I should even try putting effort into this thing. Yes, you should. You absolutely should. Yeah, don't be afraid. Wow, they said don't be afraid of the way you feel. Did that come out in another reading? That song come out in another reading? Atlantic Star? I don't know. I feel like Atlantic Star came out in another reading. Atlantic Star could mean something for someone. Atlantic Star? Sounds like a boat. Could be going on a cruise. Oh yeah, you could be going on a cruise. Like there's a boat right there. But this is like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to sort of jump on board when things start, like when all of these different things start popping up for you. Especially when it's like you're gonna like show up for your prize. Show up for your prize. Show up for your accolade. Show up for the celebration. What are you so nervous about? What are you so nervous about, Sagittarius? What are you nervous about? Some of you are nervous about the competition. Cut that out. You got the Nine of Swords with the Five of Wands. You're nervous about competition, or like you're thinking already about all of the points of resistance that you're going to face. No, you're not. That's not the path ahead. The path ahead feels very like, yeah, it's like flowing, it's fluid. There's ease up ahead. There's like, yeah, there's flow, there's calm. You're moving away from chaos. Separating yourself from competition. What is the Seven of Swords and the Six of Pentacles? Ooh, okay. I don't know what's going on out there, but okay, you have the Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. You might have been waiting on somebody to, you could have been waiting on someone to give you something, and like are realizing that's not happening. That's not happening. Somebody might have like used it all up for themselves. Somebody might have used it all up for themselves, and like it's not to sit here, like you're not supposed to sit here and worry about what somebody else was like, how somebody else was sneaky or deceptive, or they lied to you. In general, they had you fucked up. Like this is not for you to sit there and ruminate on, and like kind of like be like, they were supposed to give me that thing, and they were supposed to show up in this way, and they didn't show up in that way. And it's like, you know, you're playing it over and over and over again in your head. I can't believe that this is happening. I can't believe that happened, or something like that. It's causing a lot of anxiety, sleeplessness, headaches even. Like, but the point is, again, not to sit there and ruminate over who did what to you in their own self-interest. It is rather to oh dang, there was the Ace of, I swear I saw the Ace of Wands at the bottom of this deck. I could be tripping, but I think I saw the Ace of Wands at the bottom of this deck. But it's really for you to sort of like move forward on your own path, and like have faith that like Just because somebody else didn't show up in the way that you expected them to, it doesn't mean that all of your work was in vain. If you continue working on the thing that you were working on, all the other provisions are going to be made. The probable reason that someone didn't show up for you is because they were actually in competition with you. They weren't cheering for your success. In fact, they were trying to slow you down. The person was trying to slow you down. And so, like, the realization that they weren't going to be doing anything to help you move ahead to your success is like, that's great. It frees you up. It allows you now to move forward and actually achieve that success. Tower card, this is like, but it's shocking. It's shocking because this is somebody that you thought was like the homie, or it could be vice versa. Take it how it resonates. It could be vice versa. This is somebody that you thought was the homie and you're realizing like all along, like they were like causing confusion. I'm getting like, it's kind of like moving the goalposts, but it's also like, it's a little bit moving the goalposts, but it's also a little bit like, like they always had an excuse for why they didn't do something, or why it wasn't the right time to do something, or why you should wait on, like there was just always an excuse. Yeah, fast talking energy. So this is either somebody who moved the goalpost every time, like you think you're ready, and then they were like, oh, but you have to do this one thing before we can do that. But you have to do this one thing before we can do that. Or it's somebody that always had an excuse as to why they couldn't. This is a fast talking person that was trying to like perhaps disempower you. And here's the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It doesn't matter because you're the creative genius is what I got. Like you're the one. Like that, the reason that person was trying to slow you down is because they knew that if they let you go full speed, like if they didn't try to slow you down, that they would never even have a chance of catching up. They don't have a chance of catching up anyway. They don't have a chance of catching, because you're going to have so many different things bubbling. This is like, you're in a band, you do community theater, you teach third grade, and also you volunteer at the library 2 nights a week, and like this is like you got a lot going on, and it's all rewarding in some way or another. You're starting your own business, you're like, and you're training for, the half marathon. Like what, this is like, you got a lot popping off. Yeah. And it's like now that you don't have whoever that was in the way, trying to slow you down and hold you up, you are manifesting even more. This is a very happy time. So don't get caught up. Don't get jammed up on what whoever didn't do or whatever didn't happen the way it was supposed to happen, or like you gave into something, or like a promise wasn't kept or something like that. Don't get caught up there, because this is actually freeing you. This is freeing you. Yeah, this is complete liberation. And you're going to be able to achieve the level of stability that you want. And then right under that, you got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is actually good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a Shaman's Dream to wrap it up for my Sagittariuses. One card for my Sagittariuses to wrap this reading up. Sagittarius, I see there's a lot out here, but I see Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio is out here. Who else is out here? Leo's out here. Aries is out here. So there's a lot of energy out here. So you have a lot going on. So you have a lot of energy around you, or like there's a lot of dust that's being kicked up. Or dust yourself off. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Dust yourself off. You're not going to be trying in a situation again, but you're going to have many other fruitful and prosperous situations to tend to. Sagittarius, please. There it is. Winter's dream, gestation period. It's interesting. This winter could be a lot of like, or the winter, whenever you see this, this is timeless. So whenever you watch this, either you just came through a winter period where you had to get yourself back together, or this is going to be a good time for like planning and preparing here in the winter. 22, 32, 27, 999, 63. That's a 9 card too. Winter's dream is a summons to go within. Your life force longs to turn inward, like the sap of trees returning to the roots. Cast your gaze toward the deep and hidden places in your heart. Come to rest again in the sanctuary and safety of your soul and be at peace, basking in your crystalline clarity in that quiet place. You're moving away from you're worried about chaos. But you're actually moving away from it. You're being freed up from it. This is not hibernation, so do not fall asleep. Take your quiet, wakeful nature with you into the stillness and know that you are replenishing your life force. And you have the life card here. You are replenishing your life force. Okay? Trust that the deeply buried seeds inside your soul, the ones you planted even before you were born, are stirring softly, ready to awaken with the spring. But do not try to rouse them early. Instead, surrender to the quiet of winter's dream. Winter's dream can lull you into a slumber where you can lose consciousness and become cast in a nightmare. Awaken. Awaken. Find that easy return to wakefulness that brings you clarity. This is the time to set your priorities in order, yet to not act on any of them. Allow the clarity and transparency that comes with winter's dream to permeate your heart and soul. The time for action will come later. Remember that all things are born of dreams, and your task is to wake up within the dream to lucidly guide it to your chosen destination. Yeah, it's like things are bubbling for you. Things are bubbling for you, and you have a lot of things bubbling up at the same time. So like, I don't use an alarm clock. I like to allow my body to wake me up naturally. Alarm clocks are very jarring for me, and it's like you will benefit here from like the slow ease into this new day, this new life, this new trajectory of prosperity. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, that's the message that I have for you. I hope that this message resonated with some Sagittarius out there. Remember to check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and North Node signs, because there could be messages there for you in each of those readings. Join us over on Patreon. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit the thumbs up. And if you would like to book a personal reading, the info for that is in the description box as well. But Sagittarius, if this is where we leave things, please know that I am sending you so much love, so much peace, so many blessings, and I'll see you soon. Bye.